Hello students, today's lecture we're going to see Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman. I think you all know what is the meaning of phenomenal, which is very supreme, which has some universality touch in phenomenalism, which has a touch with some science related also phenomenalism, as we all know. Here she writes Phenomenal Woman. She has a very good background to write about this phenomenal woman, where Maya Angelou has undergone a very serious issue since her childhood days. So when she was at 8 years old, she was raped by her stepfather, and thereafter she arrests herself in a room, completely isolates herself, and she never comes out from the room for several years. When she comes out from the room, she came up with some strong, and she is no more fragility. She is no more a weak woman. She comes out with so much power and a thought-provoking process. In a very much in thought process, she knows where she has to land up in. And the society generally wants women to be so much submissive, and they wanted the woman to be very fragile, weak, type of a woman. But whereas here Maya Angelou, she sets a good example for all the one how a woman should to be and where women should find a place. And she is setting the example, and she stood that example all for herself. And she is completely a woman who is very individual and independent and very much in freedom of thoughts. And she instills that freedom thoughts. Whoever reads the poem, and I hope this poem would meet the expectations of the present women's studies. And where in women's studies we tend to read about women's sufferings and longing or submissive things, or the oppressed nature against all rigid systems. But here she focuses on where women, how women can uh, come over from all the obstacles and all the sufferings from this rigid system of the society. And we're talking about this rigid system of the society, why this rigid system of the society is being talked over here in this poem, and what is being connected over to this phenomenal woman is, and who is that phenomenal woman when she writes for the poem is, the phenomenalist, she is the phenomenal woman. And she is the phenomenal woman when we read the whole poem. You know how this poem goes with uh, the lines. I would like to read some of the poem lines for you. Pretty woman, wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion, model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it is in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room, just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm round me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it is in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understood just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say It's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care, because I'm a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. So the poem line, which is very, very passionate, and it is very, very emotionally, it has been built. But maybe we tend to think emotional for others, but for her, it is a very, very passionate in her pursuit of her career. How she places herself in amidst of the crowds where the society, where especially the crowded men would think women to be so coy and so good and so nice, like a fairy tale kind of a woman. They want a woman to be a model. They want women to be such a way to reach them at so easily. Here she says, wondered. I'm wondered by everybody, whoever in the crowd, they admire for my uh, a strong nature, a strong mental stature I give it to people. Like how strong she is to people is she shows that she never minds whoever sees her as what she looks or how she looks. And she's a woman, she's not a woman what she looks and how she looks. She's a woman what she is already or what she is in her mind. So she puts on her mind, heart and soul of what she is projecting to the world and not the world, what the world thinks, what is she and how she looks. So here the poem is stresses so beautifully that from the beginning to the end of the stanzas, it looks all interconnected. How this world views women in one perspective and all wondering how this woman gets name and fame from everybody. They all wonder for her mysterious growing or mysterious appreciation from everybody. So this woman, she says, the success or the mysterious victory lies not from outside. It is from me, it is from inside. So how I carry myself, that matters a lot. So she carries really well how she wants to project to the world. She does that job so beautifully well. So she says, it is not the waste. It is not, stop.